Hello friends, welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about Right to Information Act 2005. This is simply known as RTI. This is a revolutionary act that aims to promote transparency in the government institutions in India. The act came into existence in 2005, so this is simply known as RTI Act 2005. RTI Act that facilitates any Indian citizens can request any information which is supposed to be in the public knowledge, that is, the public domain, from the offices and the departments of the state or central governments. The Act mandates that the said officers and the department must process such request in a timely manner. Our agenda of this video is to know what is RTI Act, the background of RTI Act, what information can be sought under this RTI Act, exempted organizations, and what is the fee to be paid, how to request for the information. The right to the information, also known as RTI Act 2005. Under the provision of RTI Act, any Indian citizen may request information from a public authority, a body of government or instrumentality of state, which is required to reply expeditiously or within 30 days. In case of matter involving with the petitioner's life and liberty, the information has to be provided within 48 hours. The background of RTI Act and how it has emerged. In the year of 1987, a few laborers in the Rajasthan were refused their wages on charges of inconsistent performance. Mazdoor Kisan Shakti Sangathan (MKSS), an activist group, fought for these workers and demanded that the government produce the necessary proof to verify the workers' performance records. After a series of protests, the MKSS got the copies of rolls, which also brought to surface the corruption existed among the officials. Provoked by such discrepancies, the MKSS protested for the RTI. The protest turned into a national event, leading to the passing of Freedom of Information Act 2002, which after that became the RTI Act 2005. What information can be sought under this RTI Act? Any Indian citizen is free to seek answers from government authorities like applying for a delayed IT refunds, driving licenses, or passport, or details of the repair of infrastructure projects completed or going on. Information sought can also be related to the funds allotted under the different kinds of relief funds in the country. The Act enables students to get copies of answer sheets from the universities under this Act. Organizations, those are exempted from this RTI Act. As per Section 24 of this Act, intelligence and security organizations, both central and state, are exempted from this RTI Act, except in cases of corruption or human rights violation. Such central organizations are listed in Schedule 2 of the Act. 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Those are amended 4 times. The list of organizations, those are exempted from the RTI: Intelligence Bureau, Research and Analysis Wing, including its technical wing, Aviation Research Center, Directorate of Revenue Intelligence, Central Economic Intelligence Bureau, Director of Enforcement, Narcotic Control Bureau, Special Frontier Force, Border Security Force, Central Reserve Police Force, Indo-Tibetan Border Police, Central Industrial Security Forces. National Security Guard, Assam Rifles, Sahastra Seema Bal, Directorate General of Income Tax Investigation, National Technical Research Organization, Financial Intelligence Unit India, Special Protection Group, Defense Research and Development Organization, Border Roads Organization, National Security Council Secretariat, which is Secretariat of the National Security Council in the Cabinet Secretariat. What is the eligibility to use Right to Information Act? Any Indian citizen without any minimum or maximum age limit can be submitted request for the information under RTI Act. What is the fees to sort the information through this RTI? A citizen who desires to seek some information from a public authority is required to send, along with the application, PO or DD or the bank check or a court stamp payable to the account officer of public authority as a fee prescribed for the seeking information. If the person is from a disadvantaged community, he or she need not to pay with the RTI Act 18. The applicant may also be required to pay further fee towards the cost of providing the information, details of which shall be intimated to the applicant by Public Information Officer as prescribed by the RTI Act 19. How to request the information and what are the forms? Application can be handwritten, can be typed or online with the web portal. Application should be submitted in the English language or Hindi or any local official language which the application may. How to request the information and what are the information to be filled in your application? The number one, name and office address of the Assistant Public Information Officer or Public Information Officer, which are PIO. The subject application under section 6 of 1 of the Right to Information Act 2005. Applicant name, father's or husband's name, category SC, ST or OBC, application fee, are you comes under BPL family, whether yes or no, postal address with mobile number and email ID. Mobile number and email IDs are not mandatory. Date and place, applicant signature, and list of enclosures. In which circumstances we go for the first appeal? If Public Information Officer PIO has rejected your application to supply the sought information, first appeal has to be filed within 30 days from the date of receipt of the decision of CPIO by the applicant with the first appellate authority. If public authority unable to supply information within the timeline limit of 30 days, if no reply is received within 30 days, in case of ACPIO 35 days, from the date of receipt by CPIO or ACPIO, then first appeal has to be filed within 30 days from the date when the reply was due from the CPIO. If public authority have not appointed Assistant Public Information Officer or Public Information Officer to receive the application or to supply the sought information. When to go for the second appeal? When to submit the second appeal application? If you are not satisfied with the judgment of the first appellate officer, or if you think supplied information by public authority is incomplete or misleading or the false. Appeal, especially second appeal, or a complaint to Central Information Commission CIC, can be submitted only in that case if you want information from any central public authority. To file RT application or the first appeal for all ministries or departments and other public authorities of central government from the web portal, which is rtionline.gov.in. Status of the application can also be viewed through this portal. Submit online application to CIC